Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with our Total War Attila tournament match cast. This is the Fury of Barbarians 3 tournament, round 32, match between Arcticshieldbreaker of Arctic clan and Obelix of TGR clan. Of course, I think it's TGR is his clan. He also has DE as part of his name, but I guess that's just his country, Germany. But yeah, in this first game, again, it is a best of 5, and it is the first round. It is the round of 32, so to speak. But in this game, we have Arcticshieldbreaker playing as the Jutes and Obelix in command of the Huns. So I'm gonna go over the Huns first. We have Hunnic Warlord General, bronze 1, interestingly enough, with Brace. Then we see interesting mix of cavalry, so 1, 2, 3, 4 Hunnic Lancers, bronze 1, with an elite Hunnic Lancer, bronze 1 as well. We have 4 step bows. In front of them we have a good meat shield of 4 step tribespeople, bronze 1, and in the back we have 1, 2, 3, 4 war warriors, bronze 2, and then a chosen war warrior, bronze 2 on each flank. So pretty good build here by the Huns, actually. Very, very solid. Now for the Jutes though, let's see. We have Nordic Gladiator bronze 1 with Brace. Then we have, looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 Horse Lords bronze 1 on each flank. And then 2 of these Horse Raiders in the center. Again, they are light melee cavalry. They are horrible. But you have to bring some other cavalry, right? Other than your regular 4 Horse Lords. But yeah, if he could bring 6 Horse Lords, he would, but the rules don't allow it because it's max 4 of the same. So the Jutes are actually slightly weaker with this rule set. Now for the infantry contingent, well, we see a bunch of Nordic band up front. It's 4 Nordic band, and then we see the Nordic bow on each flank. Axe, for the axe contingent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so wait, what is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 regular Huskarls, and then on the right flank we have 3 Royal Huskarls. So this is a pretty damn good, pretty damn strong Jutes build, actually, I must say. Quite scary to see this. It is definitely going to be a rush, considering. The Huns here just fine with standing back because they have the better skirmish contingent. And the steppe tribes people, I mean, that's one way to counter the Nordic band, by bringing cheap infantry yourself, I guess. But the thing is, Nordic band are much cheaper than steppe tribes people, especially bronze 1 steppe tribes people. Yeah, the steppe bows moving up actually a bit too close, and I just noticed that we are on ultra size, interestingly enough, not large. So that is a little bit weird. Steppe bows here, looks like they're gonna get charged, so this is not good for the Huns, actually. But now the cavalry of the Jutes has to pull out immediately after getting the charges off onto the steppe bows. These guys are walking, so the Horse Lords can charge in, but they pull out. So they don't actually want to get the charge off onto the steppe tribes people because they're afraid of the Oars being able to come in immediately and support. It is a risk that can be taken. However, that was very good what the Jutes just did, just killing the steppe bows for virtually nothing. No losses. But here, this is a mistake. Like, the steppe tribes people were able to get into the Horse Lords and get a lot of kills, actually, as you can see here. But now they're going to be fighting against all these Nordic band from the front. Looks like these guys push through. So yeah, some mismicro on the Jutes part. There's an engagement over here, as you can see, but the Huskarls are able to support this very nicely. And by the way, this is game 2 because I am missing game 1. Just forgot to mention. I don't know what the current score is, but yeah, I will tell you at the end. So yeah, Hunnic Lancers pushing in here. They're gonna get rid of the Nordic bows without a problem, but these Huskarls gonna go down. But I mean, the steppe tribes people are just dying. However, they're tarring out the Huskarls, though. I wonder if this is worth it. Oh, nice scav charge into the rear of these Huskarls. But the thing about ultra unit size is that actually helps infantry. So in this situation, I'd say that it's really good for the Jutes, actually. But here, as you can see, left flank dying of the Huns here, as you can see. But this Horse Lord gonna beat Hunnic Lancers, and actually I would say that melee cavalry is stronger also on ultra unit size compared to shock cavalry, in my opinion. But I mean, I haven't tested it. Maybe I'm wrong. Just making a speculation, I guess. War Warriors, you're gonna get charged by Huskarls, and this unit does not get the best charge off because it charges into the own War Warrior. And now this Hunnic Lancer pulling out, that's not great because it's gonna lose a lot of men as it's being chased by even Horse Raiders, gonna do a lot of damage, or here getting charged as well. So at this point, not looking great for the Huns. Even gonna send in the Hunnic Warlord in melee, interestingly enough, against this Horse Lord. I mean, it's gonna do alright, but still. I mean, it's a very expensive general. Now he's gonna pull out and lose a lot of men in the process. Royal Huskarls coming in, gonna catch a bit of the general as well, so not looking good for the Huns. But I mean, if they can get excellent charges off. Oh, this Huskarl does not get a charge off, so that is very important. Very well done by the Huns. Right flank here of the Huns. I don't know what it's doing. Looks like it is a bit sleepy right now, but I mean, it's a chaotic battle, so I can understand it. Left flank not going well for the Huns at all. These Ors still waiting here, but I mean, the Royal Huskarls are just chewing through everything. These Ors gonna beat these depleted Huskarls though, because these Huskarls have seen enough combat. As you can see, lots of kills on them, but at this point, just grinding going very well in favor of the Jutes, I would say, and just a lot more charges coming in for the Jutes here. As you can see, the raid leaders and even the Royal Huskarl here joining in. Nice rapid advance on the raid leader. Still Wars coming in, but they're just gonna get charged by Horse Raiders. Even Horse Raiders, 333 kills? What in the world just happened there? And now they're gonna get even more kills onto the War Warrior. They're gonna push through and hit even the general maybe. But look, 372 kills on Nordic Horse Raiders. What in the hell? Yes, a bit inflated because ultra unit size, but still. It's crazy. But here the Huskarls still... Interesting that they're wavering with 74 men. They actually routed off the field with 70 men. Like, that is crazy. Considering the Jutes still have their general on the field and the balance of power is in their favor. Don't see that too often, but that charge must have done it. The Hunnic Warlord is still on the field, but soon could die. Wars here should be engaged against the Royal Huskarls, but Royal Huskarls, and with the support of this Horse Lord, bye-bye War Warriors indeed. Shock Cavalry here pulling out, but it's gonna rout because it pulled out. However, this war going to save this flank for the Huns, but still not looking great for the Huns. However, these Hunnic Lancers, if they beat the Horse Lords with support of Wars, it could not be... Maybe it's not 100% over for the Huns, but it's still looking bad. I mean, this Horse Lord is still on the field. There's still Nordic Band. There's still Skulls. Oh, this is not a good move by the Huns here. Just wasting another warrior here. But this cavalry here, nice job chasing it, the Horse Lords with the Hunnic Lancers. But this bow just being so annoying, but finally shattered. So that's good for the Huns. I mean, still not looking great for the Huns at all. This charge here being not very good. As you can see, the Hunnic Warlord doing very strange things. Oh, the Hunnic Lancer actually charged, but charged through their own men and into Horse Lords that are 47 men left. So this is not looking good at all for the Huns here, as you can see. But this engagement went fine for the Huns, but I mean, they just don't have enough. There's still more Horse Lords on the field. There's still this Nordic Band on the field, and now the Hunnic Warlord is gonna get attacked by this Horse Lord. But Horse Lord here gets stuck actually by these War Warriors. These chosen War Warriors, so that's good for the Huns at least, but I mean, how long are these chosen wars gonna last for? That is the question. Hunnic Warlord gonna go for a charge. Let's see the amount of kills, because it should rack up a lot of kills with this rear charge, but it's only 30 men, so I mean, yeah, well, it's gonna get a lot of kills on the charge. Is it really gonna be enough? Yeah, wow, just look at those kills on the charge. It's a lot of kills on the charge. Like, wow. But still, not even close to enough to win this battle, and the general is dead. Still, these units for the Jutes are around here. Let's just zoom in and watch these guys die. Oh, there's this... What's this guy doing here? Oh, he finally fell down. He was sitting up doing weird things. Now more guys dying. The Jutes are very happy. Look at them raising their axes into the air. Like, yeah, we have won. We are from the north. From the north? Wow. We are from the north. And we will crush you, Huns. I don't care if you're the Huns. I don't care about you, but because we're the Jutes. But yeah, let's look at the statistics. So for the Huns here, actually lots of kills on wars and chosen wars, but again, have to think about it, it's ultra unit size. So for the Chosen Wars, well, they definitely did well here. The Wars, not so well actually. Maybe this one with 183 kills, but the rest didn't do well. The Steppe Tribes people, I'm impressed by their performance actually. I mean, they killed even Horse Lords, so that was really good by them. But the Nordic band, yeah, good luck against Steppe Tribes people, I guess. Now for the rest of the build of the Huns here, let's see. Hunnic Lancers doing very well here. Elite Hunnic Lancers, meh. Yeah, these two units just not doing a good job. This Elite Hunnic Lancer and this Hunnic Lancer, considering the cost. Now for the Jutes, Nordic Raider doing well. Huskarls doing a lot of damage as you would expect. I mean, only 4 of them, but yeah, this one kind of didn't really do enough, but the Royal Huskarls also doing significant work themselves in the Horse Raiders. 189 kills, 382 kills. I didn't even see all the kills they got, but that was insane. Horse Lords doing alright for themselves, except 2 of them. But yeah, that is the second game, actually. I don't know what the score is, but this second game was won by... Oh, I think actually the first game was won by Obelix, so I think it's 1-1 at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, I think he told me, or I saw somewhere that the first game was won by Obelix. So 1-1 at this point. It's essentially a best of 3, because whoever wins 2 more games advances into the next round. So I'll see you, I guess, game number 3. Game 3 of the match. We have Arcticshieldbreaker in command of the Sassanids. And for Obelix, we have the Langobards. So interesting matchup for sure, but I would say that the Langobards have a pretty good... I'd favor them slightly in this matchup, I think. But we'll see the builds and then we will comment on it, I guess. I'm definitely interested in the builds themselves here. Let's put it in slow motion. So for the Langobards, we have Germanic Nobles, General Bronze 1 with Brace. Interesting, not Redoubtable Chieftain. Huh. Germanic Nobles are actually pretty crappy in melee, whereas Redoubtable Chieftain can tank a long time. Now for the Cavalry Contingent, we have Noble Germanic Horseman with Germanic Lancer, both Bronze 1 on the right flank. Germanic Lancer, Bronze 1, Noble Germanic Horseman, Bronze 1 on the left. And in the center, 2 Germanic Lancers, Bronze 1. Now I would really advise against bringing 4 Germanic Lancers against a faction such as the Sassanids, because just think about it, the Sassanids have Griffenvor Cataphracts, they have Pushtigman Cataphracts. That's shock cap that will just they will eat up the Germanic Lancers very quickly. You won't really have any time to come into support with infantry usually. Like the Germanic Lancers are just gonna basically get eaten up before infantry support gets in usually. Sometimes you can make it before the Germanic Lancers come in, but it's just such a risky thing to do. I mean, I would be okay with bringing 4 Germanic Lancers against factions without shock cap, but against Sassanids, I don't really think it's the smartest choice, but we'll see if it works. Gonna go over the Skirmish Contingent next. We have Germanic Hurler on each flank and then 3 Germanic Archers in the center. Pretty standard stuff, I guess. Now for infantry, well, a horse here on each of the flanks, it seems. Then we see Gaunan's Chosen, again on each of the flanks. And in the center, 1 Gaunan's Chosen with... No, 2 actual Gaunan's Chosen with 2 Gaunan's men. Now for the Sassanids of Arcticshieldbreaker, we'll see what he has. Wow, this formation is pretty crazy. So he has his Sovereign Sardar, gold 3 general here with Brace. Was there a Brace on Germanic Nobles? Yeah, there was a Brace. Now Cavalry Contingent, let's see. What do we have here? So on the right flank, 2 Pushtigman gold 3. Definitely strong cavalry units. Over here, another Pushtigman gold 3, so 3 in total. And then actually make that 4 in total. 4 Pushtigmans gold 3, that's super expensive. Then a gold 3 Griffenvor Cataphract. Don't really agree with upgrading these guys so much. Just way too costly in my opinion. Just better bring skirmishers or something instead. But anyway, Let's look at the skirmishers then. Armenian slingers up front. Then we have, let's see, Persian hurlers over here. One, two, another Persian hurler here, an Armenian slinger here, another Armenian slinger, and wait, two more Armenian slingers here. This is a very weird formation, but I mean, it's very confusing for me to look at this formation. Must be very confusing for Arcticshieldbreaker himself to actually know what he's doing and execute it. And it must be very confusing for even Obelix. Like, what is going on here? He must be thinking right now, like, what is this formation? Because I personally haven't seen something like this before in Attila tournaments, at least, but we'll see. Now for the infantry contingent of the Sassanids, well, we have Pagan Band. Looks like 1, 2, 3 Pagan Band in total. No, is it 4? No, 3 Pagan Band and 3 Persian Levy. Is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 Pagan Band, my bad. And 3 Persian Levy. Interesting. And then a single sword unit in the far back, silver 1. Very, very interesting non-meta build here by Arcticshieldbreaker, I must say. Very, very strange. We'll see if it works. I mean, just look at what Langobard's doing here. This is very smart. I mean, no units to support here. Excellent charge. Destroys Pagan Band. Destroys Armenian Slingers. So bye 2 very expensive units for Sassanids. And look at that. I mean, yeah, I got a charge off. Don't care. Gonna pull out. So this is a super MLG move here by the Langobards. Destroying Pagan Band, destroying Armenian Slingers, then going in for another charge while also blocking the Griff Bombard. So that was a super MLG move with these Germanic Lancers. Here another MLG move. A Noble Germanic Horseman, well, not MLG move, but they're just gonna destroy this Pagan Band on the charge. Like, what are you gonna do with the Pagan Band? Yes, it's a spear unit and it's a meat shield, but meat shield for what? There's nothing behind that can kill this Noble Germanic Horseman. It's not like you have sword infantry or you have like push stigmans to charge in. Like, the Pagan Band just dies without doing anything. Okay, it didn't kill a single man, and now goodbye Armenian Slingers. Next target, and here you see the Horse Steward just killing the Griff Bombard Cataphract off. Griff Bombard only 4 kills. So at this point it just looks horrible for the Sassanids. They're gonna get a cav charge off here with the push stigmans into the God's Chosen, so that's gonna be a lot of damage. This is the first good move by the Sassanids, but I mean, it's almost not even a good move. In fact, I mean, this is the best move, yeah, but it's really not good enough. And now the disengagement, so this is gonna be not cost effective with that pull out. Actually, pull out in a very weird position as well, because now it's down to 44 men left. It's dying. It's getting even charged by Germanic Lancers. So bye push stigman Cataphracts. Now this cavalry unit is getting chased. Germanic Lancers get a charge off onto push stigmans. Not good for push stigmans, of course. This Germanic Lancer already up to 227 kills. Even gonna get some kills on the charge against this Griff Bombard Cataphract. It's also gonna get support. This Sovereign Sword Dart is trying to support, but I mean, what can it do? It should just go around and rear charge this Germanic Lancer, but now it's gonna be far too late. But it looks like Langobards are actually pulling out. They don't want to support this fight here. I don't know why, but the Lancer is doing so well here, being so cost effective. I mean, they were already cost effective before. Oh, don't know why this Pushtigban is disengaging, losing so much against the Germanic Lancer. This is really bad for the Pushtigban. Ooh, just losing so much by disengaging against the Germanic Lancer. And now it's basically getting hit in the rear. So now Noble Germanic Horseman coming in. This Pagan Band gonna go dead. Not getting any kills though. I mean, it has terrible stats. Okay, it's getting some kills because these units are pulling through, so actually it is kind of becoming cost effective. Wow, look at the kills against all these cavalry units. So yeah, if you pull through Pagan Band while it's still up, don't do that because your cavalry is gonna get mauled. So this Pagan Band, I'd actually go ahead and say that it was cost effective. So yeah, the first cost-effective unit for Assassinates. Now this engagement over here, Germanic Hurlers destroying Pushtigban Cataphracts. Here now this allows the Germanic Lancers to get in here. Pushtigban's gonna get caught because we have charge speed for Germanic Lancers. Another MLG move by Langobards, actually slowing down the Pushtigmans with Germanic Hurlers, then charging in with Germanic Lancers as Pushtigmans pulled out. If timed correctly, as it is here, it's very effective, and it was. Pushtigman down to 49 men, so very well done here by Langobards. And now this engagement here, Pushtigman's dying. However, these slingers are killing the cavalry of Langobards, but still at this point, just I don't see any way the Langobards can lose. I don't know why the infantry is not pushing forward. Yeah, the infantry was very slow for the Langobards here. Had it pushed forward much earlier, like this would have been very, very quick. But yeah, I don't really understand what Sassanids were trying to do here. I mean, I guess I understand just layered defense, just stop the enemy and then shoot him, I guess, but that's not gonna work so well, I think. And now here we have this Hurler getting charged. That's a good move by the Sassanids. Now Pushtigman charging the Hurler, pulling out. There's nothing to shoot at it, so that's good. But I mean, this, considering the other moves by the Sassanids, like this is just not looking good at all. I mean, they don't have many units left. Langobards didn't even use their infantry yet. Okay, most of the infantry wasn't engaged. Actually, yeah, it was just like swords or something, right? No, I mean, what was it engaged? Some Godensmen. No, horse hewers. Yeah, horse hewers were engaged. And it looks like this Godens chosen. Oh, here this Godens chosen gonna get charged by Savrancer Dart. That is a good move by the Sassanids. And here Germanic Lancers going in, hitting the Persian Hurlers. Nice charge. The Persian Levy not here to support. Looks like the Persian Levy are gonna support here against Germanic Lancers. These guys gonna trade very well in melee against Germanic Lancers. Now Savrancer Dart pulling out after delivering massive charge onto those Godens chosen. Not losing too many men on the pullout either. I'm losing a decent chunk, but still. Now the Lancers are trying to get to the Savrancer Dart though. And we see Noble Germanic Horsemen trying to go around, flanking, but I mean, should just go in because the Persian Hurlers will finish them off before they flank around potentially. Looks like they're not being targeted though, so I guess that's not gonna happen. Now these horse hewers pushing through, they might get targeted by Armenian slingers. Precision shot activated. Don't know what they're actually targeting. Okay, let's see. Oh, they might be firing at this horse hewer. I don't know. Okay, the general is dead of the Sassanids, so that's just gonna cause a chain rout. Here Persian Hurlers, severe charged by a couple of Noble Germanic horsemen, but even that is gonna get so many kills. Even if it's like 16, the Persian Hurler is gone off the field. Now this general is gonna rout off the field, and this Persian levy is gone. This Pushtigman counterfact is gone. Just so many units left on the field for Obelix. Like this is a very weird game. I didn't expect the Sassanid build. I didn't expect it to be played like that either. Very, very strange stuff here by Arcticshieldbreaker. I guess he would just want to have some fun, but I mean, I don't enjoy getting wrecked by building something, by bringing something super non-meta and trying to be too crazy with it. Because I'm sure, like, even if Panda tried it, I think even Panda would have lost like this. Potentially. Okay, potentially.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
Maybe Panda would have won. Who knows? If Panda won with this crazy build, then I would have seen everything. So yeah, decisive victory for the Langobards here. Barely losing any men. Deploying 2,720 and losing only 549. Okay. And let's look at stats. So as you can see, Gon is chosen. Horse hewers skilling a lot. The cavalry of Langobards being super effective here, whereas the cavalry of the Sassanids, not a single one being effective, as you can see. And that's funny. Langobard cav more effective than Sassanid cav? What is going on here? But yeah, that is the third game. So currently it is 2-1 in favor of Obelix in this series. Shall see you in the next game. Match point for Obelix. Fourth game, potentially final game in the series if Obelix does actually win this, as he's up 2-1. He only needs to win one more, whereas Arcticshieldbreaker requires 2 more wins in the series. But we have Arcticshieldbreaker in command of the Abdanians. Wow, and Obelix is playing as the Saxons. So I guess Arcticshieldbreaker got really bored of the game, and this is why he is bringing these weird compositions. I mean, these weird factions, and also these weird compositions. So like Wow. But anyway, gonna go over the Saxons first of Obelix. So we will see what he has. Chieftain with Get Rift, Chieftain G as I like to call it, thanks to Simon and Jixie. It's essentially bronze 3 with brace. Then we have in the center 2 Saxon Lancers. Actually, more Lancers as well, so Saxon Lancer on each flank with a Horse Lord. Very interesting, no 4 Horse Lords, instead opting for the Saxon Lancers. Now, I see some weird stuff going on here, as you can already tell. But we have 4 Nordic Hurlers up front, a 5th one over here, not quite sure why. Oh yes, it's max 4 of the same, so I guess he just decided to send a unit away because he broke the rules. I'm guessing that's what Obelix is doing here. That's very sportsmanlike of him to send the unit away. Could end up not working out for him though, of course. But let's look at his infantry contingent. He has 2 of these Axe Warriors, silver one on the left, 2 Axe Warriors on the right. They are both bronze 3. Then in the center, 3 Chosen Warriors, bronze 1. So actually a pretty strong infantry contingent here brought by Obelix. Now I'm gonna go into slow motion and look at the build of the Obelix here by Arcticshieldbreaker. So his general, it's this King's Fianna, gold 3 with brace. Then he has cavalry wise some Mormor cavalry gold 3 here, Mormor cavalry gold 3. So that's 4 Mormor cavalry gold 3 actually, and then a mounted spear raider bronze 3. Then infantry wise we have 2 Scathas teachers on the left. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 King's Warband bronze 1, and then 2 Gallow Glass bronze 1, I guess. No, make that 4 actually. And as you can see here, engagement started. Horse Lords engaging against King's Fianna. This Gallow Glass getting destroyed by the Saxon Lancer charge. This Saxon Lancer actually not doing as many kills here. So this is overzealous by the Saxons actually, because this cavalry not gonna do too great here. It's not getting a lot of kills, but more against all this cavalry. I mean, if he comes in with the axes, I mean, he's very late with that. But the King's Fianna is dying. Did it just pull out? I guess it pulled out of the Horse Lords and now it's dead. Wow. Okay. This changes everything because now this Gallow Glass routes. This King's Fianna is dead, like such a quick kill of the general of the Ebdanians. Now this Scathas teachers, goodbye. A nice charge into the Axe Warriors by Mormor Cavalry, but now Mormor Cavalry gonna get completely stomped by Horse Lords. This Saxon Lancer here could actually disengage, but no, it's just gonna continue dying in melee against the Scathas teachers actually. But Scathas teachers flanking Axe Warriors, though the Axe Warriors should still do okay. These hurlers targeting these units, but now we see more cavalry pushing through for the Saxons. Could go for these King's Warband, but as you can see, the Ebdanians responding. Not moving back the infantry though, so not the best. But they're gonna go in shield wall, but they're just, even in shield wall, spread out like that, they're gonna die on the charge. But here the right flank, as you can see, it is turning around. The Ebdanians actually managing to do something here despite losing their general. The Saxon Lancers dying here, Horse Lords in melee, doing still lots of damage, but if this Mormor Cavalry can rear charge, these axes go very well for the Ebdanians, this flank. Looks like the Saxon Lancers here actually charged from a weird angle, but Chosen Warriors coming in against the King's Warband and Shield Wall. I mean, King's Warband and Shield Wall gonna do pretty decent job at holding off Chosen Warriors, because it's not, I mean, they can do it. This mounted spear raider doing very weird things and now getting focused by Nordic hurlers. Good choice, because this unit is, it's not like this unit is heavy, so it doesn't have like the most health. Has very good armor though. But yeah, the Mormor Cavalry here getting engaged and dying to, of course, Horse Lords. Well, what do you expect? It's Mormor Cavalry. Here, very nice Saxon Lancer charge. I mean, it is into King's Warband that are braced and shield walled. But still gonna do significant damage, as you can see here. There is no follow-up though. If there was follow-up, it would be very good, but I guess this is not gonna work as well for the Saxons. But here, as you can see, the Mountain Spear Raiders, bye-bye. They did get a charge into the Axe Warriors, but I mean, what can they do? And looks like the Saxons may not even need the unit that was sent back there. Potentially, but they are losing the right flank. They are winning quite heavily on the left here. Horse Lords coming in, more axes pushing through, but not. Looks like no attacker on this King's Warband though. So kind of pulling through, I guess. Not being very effective. This Chosen Warrior doing weird things here, but it is engaging the King's Warband, kind of. This Chosen Warrior here losing, as you can see, but getting a lot of kills in this mess. Hurlers here targeting the Gallowglasses. And now the Saxon Lancer pulling out after getting kills against the Gallowglass. But I mean, this is not the best usage of the Saxon Lancer, actually.
Our men are breaking off.
Here, as you can see, these Hurlers targeting, firing at these King's Warband from like this range. It's pretty funny. King's Warband getting destroyed here by Hurlers. You don't see that too often because they have very good armor and health, but like they're just so low range, so close range that the Hurlers just destroy them. But as you can see right now, still Saxon Lancers on the field. Still more. This axe unit by the Saxons that's in reserve hasn't done anything. It's going to be a nice rear charge into this King's Warband by the Saxon Lancers. Goodbye, King's Warband. I mean, the bracing bonus doesn't apply if you rear charge it. Just look at that King's Warband drop even to like 26 Saxon Lancers. You can see. Oh, I forgot about Celtic crossbows that the Obelix apparently brought because I was just too busy going over things. So as you can see, like right now, it's just looking very, very horrible for the Obelix, and I mean you wouldn't expect anything else because Obelix aren't really great. As they're not really a competitive faction, so to speak. They're just more for fun. Though sometimes they can work really well. Just sometimes, basically. Yeah, let's just zoom in and watch some cab on cab action here. Yeah, Mormon Cavalry, no chance against like Horse Lords or whatever they're engaging here. Yeah. Mormon Cavalry now routing off the field. What other engagements do we have? Well, Chosen Warriors against Gallowglasses, but not the best to look at. I mean, just look, they're fighting kind of awkwardly here. Guys are cheering their men fight on. The guys in the back that aren't fighting. Now the Chosen Warriors here, I mean, there's just a couple of them, so they are gonna lose to those Gallowglasses in prolonged melee. I mean, does it really matter though, is the question, because it doesn't. The end result is still the same. You will all die. You will all die, Gallowglasses. After you finish off this Chosen Warrior, of course. Now here comes the Axe Warrior. It looks like you'll die sooner than expected. Rear charge by Nordic Axe Warriors should finish off this Gallowglass. I mean, still some kiting going on by the Obelix, but I mean, what? I mean, there's just not a lot that they can do with just a couple of units left. That unit routes off the field. Let's just fast forward until the end. Final units route, and let's look at the statistics. So, Axe is doing significant damage, but not as much as I would expect, honestly. One Chosen doing very well. Another one doing fine, considering that it's not dead yet. Horse Lords and Saxon Lancers. I mean, there were some insane charges into the enemy infantry that happened this game. And I mean, if you think about it, just the Mormon Cavalry cannot really do too much here, nor that Skirmish Cavalry. But surprising how some of them did that much damage, really. And I mean, just if you think about it. The 4 Celtic crossbows, I mean, that's a good choice to bring them, but what are you really going to do? Because you can't do too much, really. And yeah, the King's Fianna, that was a huge waste of the general. I mean, that's really what the main thing that lost the Obelix the game here, honestly. But yeah, it looks like Obelix wins this match 3-1, so hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video. I'll see you next time.